Okay, I am here. I was just setting up the name of the stream so that way, we'll see how this goes. But I was setting up the name. We're back over the Long Island Duck stream. Now, as you can see, some stuff has happened since the last stream. I'm just show you guys the schedule. Yeah, so the first game I actually showed, was this game we have the Charleston Dirty Birds. All these games are spring training. In case you don't know. But our first game was a loss 2-6 to the Charleston Dirty Birds. We then went on a pretty good streak. We beat them in and then beat them in the series actually because we won the remaining 3 games against them. And then we actually were on a 4-game winning streak, and then the Gastonia Honey Hundred lost to us 7-4. But then things started to go sour about here when we lost all 3 games to High Point. They swept us. And then, yeah, also this game apparently went to 15 innings. God dang. But, yeah. Then we had 3-1. Yeah, it's been a very up and down year so far. And then in May, this isn't that emphasis on it. We lost 3-4 to the expansion of Frederick Freedom. I renamed them. And if you actually start the game, they'll just be known as the Frederick AP. No, if you start the game, they'll be known as the Frederick ALPB because they don't have a name in real life, or at least when you start the game, they don't have a name. And then there's the Lexington Legends 8-4, 2-6 loss to Lexington, and a 3-2 win to Lexington. Now we take on the Staten Island Fairy Hawks. See how this goes. Okay. Take on these guys. We are looks like the better team overall wise, and now have it so it's overall to the Atlantic League ratings rather than to the regular what was it? Oh yeah, because usually last time it was to the MLB ratings. This time now it's to the Atlantic League. So yeah, I'm also just gonna make sure I'm not really gonna do anything here because I don't really do anything. And let's see how this goes. I guess. Just gonna start the game. And this is our first at bat. We have Phil Caulfield up. This is definitely not what the ballpark looks like. It's much smaller as you'd expect. Because out of the park, because they don't have the license, they just make generic ballpark. Yeah, this is definitely not what it would look like, obviously. And that's going to be the first Dallas Caulfield. Can't get it anywhere. And then there's 1 ball, 1 strike, which means this has to be a hit. And it is, however, it's going to be a pop fly. And that is 2 outs. Next up is Boog Powell. It actually is currently injured. He's going to hit that one, however, that's not far enough to be a home run and not on the ground enough to be anything special. When I was sim the half inning where immediately they didn't do anything either, so this might just end up being a pitcher duel. Or maybe not. That might be gone, but it isn't. Top of the second. Still no hits by any team. It's going to be a strikeout. 2 outs here. And, yep. Also, let me make sure I'm unmuted. Yeah, I am. And, that's a single for Gratterall. It sounds like a drug name, honestly, but whatever. I actually pressed spacebar. It didn't do anything though, luckily. So, yeah, but it is gonna get the man to third, man on third and first with 2 outs. Again, as long as it's not like a grounder or a pop fly, then of course it has to be that. But hold up, no, he apparently bobbled it or something. But now we are up 1-0, which I'm very shocked about. I think someone got injured or something. I don't really know what just happened. I think it's whatever. And then with Jesse Russo, he's now going to be on first. And now, will that be caught? Yeah, it is. And that ends off the top of the second. Okay, there. Top of the third. See, has anyone said anything? No. Okay, there we go. Top of the third, 1-0. Holyfield leads off again, and this time he is also out. And that means I think he's 0 for 2 today. And under Daniel Murphy. And is that going to drop? No. 2 outs now, and it's 1-0 to Long Island. Boog Powell is now next. It's going to be hit and straight through center field. And that is going to only be a single, though, because of the good throw. Two outs, man on first. That is okay. That's going to be a pop fly to end off. Top of the third. And I accidentally clicked on something. Give me back. Okay, thank you. And now we're just going to sim this happening. They did not score, which means we're still up by the 4th inning. Or at the beginning of the 4th inning, I should say. And that is going to drop. Why did you delay the throw? Whatever. It doesn't matter, though, because he still got only a single. Definitely could have gotten more, in my opinion, but I don't know. He actually is going to let that one go, and that is going to be first and second. If no outs, we could probably do something here. However, that's not going to be good enough here, and they're going to not even attempt. I'm not going to attempt a double play, but Echeverria is still on third, so that means potentially if it's a pop fly, he could still get home, I think. Which is exactly, bro, you could literally run on that. But and sadly he got out, or someone did. Okay, whatever. And that's still 1-0, and now 2 outs, which obviously sucks. And he makes the catch somehow, and it's 1-0. That's fun. Anyway, top of the 5th, one run, 0. And then there we go. And now that is gonna be a man on. Let's say, yep, that's a double. Or call the field too, despite the fact that he's literally injured technically. And that's gonna be an out. 1 out. And that is gonna be bobbled, and therefore that is gonna be a Caulfield now on third with 1 out. Would you walk him? Yes, he does. So now there's 2 men on base. That potentially, and yeah, that's gonna be another walk. The bases are loaded. There, they sub out the pitcher. No, they didn't, and that is gonna be a walk to home. 2-0 to the Long Island Ducks. And that's another walk. Why are you subbing him out? Well, whatever. 3-0 to the Long Island Ducks. I ain't complaining. Oh my god, they're just not subbing him out. And is that going to be gone? Oh, yep, that is gone. A grand slam. 7-0 to your Long Island Ducks. That's very interesting. 1 out, by the way, so there you go. And then that's 1 out. Actually, it's 2 outs. I'm sorry. I guess I misspoke. Two outs now. Edward Salcedo now up. And, yeah, that's going to be I'm guessing they sub out their pitcher now because that was terrible. I'm guessing now they might do it. Yeah, no, now they have Vogel in who looks good. Or at least somewhat good, so we'll see how good he ends up doing against us. He did strike out our first batter when he got in, so. Yeah, maybe he was pretty good. Yep, and that's going to be caught. 2 outs, top of the 6th. And there it is. That's going to be going through. That's a man on first. 7-2, actually. I forgot to mention. Yeah, they scored. And that is going to get him. Will he be able to get the second? Yes, he does. Top of the 6th. And, yep. Now we sim the half inning, and it is 7-3. Our pitcher is starting to get tired, I'm guessing, but whatever. Echeverria getting set to hit. It's gonna be a deep, and that's gonna get bobbled off something, maybe even his head. I don't even know. And that's now gonna be a man on second, Echeverria, for your Long Island Ducks. Man on second. This has to be a hit. Will it be a good one? Not really. That is just going to be the first out of the top of the seventh. And that is going to be bobbled. However, he's already on third, so it doesn't matter. Can't really do anything there. Dustin Woodcock. That's going to be a walk. And then immediately it looks like subbed out pitcher. And now Cody Reed is pitching after literally one walk. And then they gave up like 5. And then they just didn't care, I guess. However, either way, the bases are now loaded, so if he doesn't, and they just subbed them out again. Are you serious? They subbed out their pitcher only to sub out their pitcher again. And now this is going to drop. Imagine if they sub out their pitcher for like the third time in a row. Although it is 8-3, so I'm not complaining. No, they keep Knight in, which looks like it was a big mistake, because now, well, now it's 9-3 to the Ducks. Top of the seventh again. Daniel Murphy. It's going to be a deep, however, it's not going to drop, it looked like. As they're going to get the catch there, and they do get 2 outs, and however, a man scored 10-3 to the Ducks. Check on everything. Yeah, there's still only 2 viewers. Okay, whatever. Something happened, but looked like it was the third out. I was looking at the viewers. Whatever. Now, half inning. 10-3. Top of the 8th. And that's going to be a strikeout. 1 out for your Long Island Ducks. Echeverria is now going to go up. And there it is. 2 outs. And then Juan Graterol is going to go up. And that is going to be bobbled. So now that man. So now he is going to go on first. 2 outs, man on first. And that is going to be caught. And therefore, that is it for the top of the 8th. Sim the half inning. 10-3, unless something terribly goes wrong, we're probably going to be done here. I was going to plan on doing the game against the South Maryland Blue Crabs, because they were first in the division. However, I'm not sure I'll be able to work that in this stream. Maybe I'll do a successor stream. To this one, once I feel like, I'm able to do it. Because I'm not really tired. It's like 11:14 a.m. I shouldn't be tired, but I did just wake up. So once I'm more prepared, I'll do the South Maryland stream. However, that's a man on third and first with no outs for the Long Island Ducks. They're just making South Island look even worse. And that's going to be a deep. Is that going to be? Yep, that's going to drop. That literally got stuck in the wall or something. And then he is going to try getting the triple, and I think that is going to make it. And that is going to 12-3 now for your Long Island Ducks. Murphy now up, and that's going to be a strikeout, 1 out against the Ducks. Boog Powell is 2 for 4 today, and that's going to be yet another strikeout. Herrera. Justin Vernia is doing very good in the 9 on top of the 9th. And there you go. He is not going to be able to get home. And there you go. There. And now we're just going to sim this inning and wish us luck. And it looks like, yep, the game still ended 12-3. We hit the grand slam. I guess I'll end it off here. I hope you enjoyed, everyone. Goodbye.